Hi guys, so something that could have been pulled from a newspaper in 1914, it will be over by Christmas. Well, what am I talking about? The Brexit supermarket shelf shortage, of course. Well, this is a promise coming from number 10 Downing Street. So the government is rejecting a warning from industry leaders. You know, the people who run retail, haulage and manufacturing. Those representing those sectors impacted say that there may be permanent gaps on shelves and consumers will have to get used to it. A spokesperson for the Prime Minister told the Independent newspaper that number 10 dismissed the idea that the days of choice and selection were over. This follows a very downbeat assessment of this situation by the head of the Food and Drink Federation, who saw no prospect of the problems being fixed. He said that both Brexit and the pandemic were wreaking havoc on their sector. It's going to get worse, and it's not going to get better after getting worse anytime soon. The result of the labour shortage is that the just-in-time system that has sustained supermarkets, convenience stores and restaurants, so the food has arrived on shelf or in the kitchen just when you need it, is no longer working. However, the response from Boris Johnson's spokesperson was simple. We don't recognise those claims. The PM spokesperson went on to say how supply chains have coped extremely well considering the challenges. However, what those challenges are, well, probably you've guessed it, the pandemic, but not the B word. The government has been pushing the idea that people in Britain will enjoy a normal Christmas because of what the government is doing to alleviate the shortages. However, the government rejected a solution that was presented by the Road Haulage Association. This was to add drivers to the shortage occupation list. This would allow them to hire back drivers quickly and without all the necessary red tape that's involved. The CBI has issued a warning that worker shortages exist beyond heavy goods vehicle drivers. This is resulting in gaps in supermarket shelves and items disappearing from restaurant menus. And this could last up to 2 years. This, of course, was rejected by number 10. Calls to ease immigration rules have also been rejected by the government. The official response from the Brexiteers is stop relying on EU workers, hire British ones instead. However, the government has painted themselves into a corner when it comes to full post-Brexit import controls on goods from the European Union. These have been recently postponed. Another case of can kicking, because the government and businesses aren't ready. It must be pointed out that industry leaders aren't warning of a complete shortage of everything, but what Brexit will represent is less choice. Some products that were British favourites will disappear, perhaps forever. A spokesperson for the Food and Drink Federation said, "The UK shopper and consumer could have previously expected just about every product they want to be on the shelf or in the restaurant all the time. That's over, and I don't think it's coming back." This sector, the food and drink one, is down about 500,000 workers. This means that companies are missing 1 out of every 8 staff. While both the pandemic and Brexit cause havoc, the easing of restrictions related to the pandemic means that problems of Brexit become more apparent and more acute. As online shopping for Christmas ramps up this year, it's likely to put extra strain on an already stretched sector, that of haulage, and there is a fear within the industry that it will result in delays or a complete lack of choice for consumers. The reason number 10 is refusing to accept reality here is due to the cult-like mentality of Brexit. Brexit cannot be blamed, so other scapegoats must be found. However, the Brexiteers seem to be running out of distractions. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think about all of this. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.